Oh, I should not have eaten like half a bag of Doritos and like half a box of mac and cheese.
And now I know my heart is a ghost town.
This video might end up being like 5 hours long because I could go on and on and on and on and on about what I'm going to talk about. But basically, if you guys have been following me on Snapchat, if you don't, one, you're doing something wrong to begin with. Two, if you do, you are super cool. But if you don't actually follow me on Snapchat and want to, the link or the name, OMG, I'm Jake, which is my Snapchat, is always in the description. You guys can find that. If you ever want to add me, go ahead. I usually add everybody, and I post stories like a ridiculous amount, so you always see what I'm up to. I probably post on Snapchat like way too much, but I don't know, I just love it. It's so like simple, and it's just like, I don't know, I think it's so cool. And I'm dead. I just slid onto a grenade. But basically, my Snapchat adventures the last couple of days have basically just been me messing around at work and something super crazy that has been going on at work recently. So basically, at work, we have fish. And everybody in the office that basically the sports office has their own fish. And somebody else that works there too, not in sports specifically, but who also works there, gave us these fish. Like, she had these fish, and when fish have babies, they have like hundreds. So basically, she just was handing fish out and gave us 3 fish. Basically, the sports director, the coordinator, and myself, we all got fish. And we basically just named these fish after ourselves. So obviously mine is Jake, and I refer to my fish as Lil Jake, but everybody else refers to my fish as something else. Because when we first got my fish, we just assumed it was a boy because we named it Jake, you know. Shame on us, we assumed its gender. LOL, what the fudge? It's a fish. How are you supposed to know? But don't fret, because there's ways to know. So, hilariously, and which made this even better, is the fact that the person that gave us these fish, after figuring out that we named the specific one Jake, the little one, she told us that Jake was a girl. So then everybody started referring to my fish as Jake the girl, and I just refer to her as Little Jake. But let me tell you, she is my, oh my god, the whole team was there. Little Jake, or Jake the girl, is my babe, dude. I love her. She's like my little kid. I look after her all the time, make sure she's fed, make sure she's got all of her needs. Oh my god, their whole team. How are they all pushing on Nuketown together? Basically, I'm just like, I'm that overprotective dad for Little Jake or Jake the girl. I'm just gonna call her Little Jake because this is gonna be really confusing if I keep calling her Little Jake and Jake the girl. Alright, so this story is about to get really weird, but you guys gotta follow me on because this, for humans, this is gonna sound really weird, but it's not that weird for fish. I'm gonna get into it. So basically, what happened was because this main fish had all these other little fish, these 2 technically brother and sister fish mated, and then which is where Little Jake's from. So technically, Little Jake is from a brother and a sister. Fish incest isn't really a thing. It's not as big of a deal as it is for mammals and for like humans. Like obviously for humans that's fucked up. Like why would you do that? But for fish, like it's not a thing. So this is gonna make this story like 1, make a lot more sense, and 2, it just totally took a turn that I bet nobody expected. But technically, Little Jake is from a brother and a sister. So Little Jake, she is the queen of the tank. She is living her life and loving her life. And recently, we started to notice that Little Jake was acting a little weird. She wasn't really swimming around as much as she usually does. Like usually, she was happy-go-lucky Lil Jake. I just got killed by a black saw. I just realized that. Happy-go-lucky Lil Jake. Living it, loving it, dude. She is killing it in the tank. She's gonna grow up to be a great fish. Because she's still a little baby, so we gotta look after her, make sure all her needs are good, make sure she's healthy, and this is where the problem comes in. So Little Jake was acting a little weird. I started to act a little weird, and we were starting to get a little worried. We were starting to wonder what's going on with Little Jake. She wasn't swimming around as much. She was kind of like acting weird. Why can't I get down this ladder? But like, when you look after something, you can tell when something's wrong. And I knew that something was up with Little Jake. Little Jake was not acting how she normally does. So we go and we figured that we gotta ask the person that brought us these fish what is wrong with Little Jake, because something's up. Like she's not acting her normal self, and you can just tell that something's up. You know, there were people that thought, oh, Little Jake has an extra chromosome because she's from a brother and a sister. And now why that is a logical reason as to why Little Jake could have something up, I don't really think that applies for fish. It was just kind of funny. What's good, enemy team? What's up? Let's go. So basically, if you guys have seen my Snapchat stories and wondering why my fish looks like it's going crazy, why Lil Jake looks like something's up, and why I've been super worried recently, Lil Jake has a condition called swimmer's lung, I think. I have no idea what it's really called, but basically, she's got an air bubble in her, which is why she's swimming sideways. And if you see this Snapchat, I'll put it on screen right now. What is happening? Fish are not supposed to swim like that. She's like, she can't keep upright because the bubble inside her is basically too heavy for her, and it's making her float in that really weird way that she is floating. So basically that's what's making her swim like all lopsided like that. And usually this condition is very sad because usually this condition leads to death, and that is obviously the very last thing we want to happen to Lil Jake. And I don't want my fish to die, man. I love her so much and I don't want her to die. I would actually cry. Like going in every morning and checking out how the fish are doing. Like, how could you not become so attached to it? So basically, Lil Jake has a deadly disease, and don't worry, we got her medicine. I continuously put it in the tank. We have to put it in the tank once a day, every day, for 7 days. And I was like super stressing because I was like, I don't want my fish to die. Like, this is my favorite little thing. Lil Jake, Jake the girl, is my little babe, dude. I love her so much. And to think that she's not as healthy as she should be, it makes my heart hurt. My heart aches for her. But hopefully this medicine helps her. The person that gave her to us says she wasn't looking too good and says she hasn't really started to look any better. Hopefully the medicine really does help her condition. But basically, like, she's swimming more and more lopsided every single day, which isn't good. And I have high hopes, so everybody's like, she's gonna die, and like everybody that works there is literally looking out for her, keeps like asking about her. So it's honestly like, it's pretty nice to hear everybody like caring about my little girl. I usually post updates about her every single day on my Snapchat stories, so if you guys want to see them, make sure you follow me on Snapchat. I have very high hopes that she is going to be okay. I mean, I'm just hoping for the best. I obviously don't want her to die at all. I'll be very sad. I'm honestly gonna cry if she dies, and I'm gonna have to take a couple days off, recollect myself while I think about the great, like, what, 2 months that we've had them back. So hopefully she's all right. I'm sure she will. I will let you guys know anyway what goes on. Can I please get some hope for Lil Jake comments in the comment section? I'm sure if she saw them, she would know that she's gonna make it. She's a strong little fish. She's gonna make it out alive. So hopefully she does. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like right down below. I will see you all in tomorrow's video. I just thought I'd bring this story to you guys. Is basically like what I've been doing the last couple days, tending for Lil Jake, making sure she's alright. She is the bomb.com, so you know we gotta make sure she's alright. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like rating, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like rating down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out all my social media links right over there.